guys, my name is Anaya and I'm 12 years old. I'm from Indonesia. So today I'm gonna talk about Jane Goodall. What? You don't know who is Jane Goodall? Well, good for you, because today I'm gonna talk about Jane Goodall. So stay tuned, guys. The kindest prime mythologies. She protects monkeys, include orangutan. Jane was growing up. Jane loved animals. She dreamed of somebody going to Africa in order to see some of her favorite animals in the wild. She particularly liked chimpanzee. One of her favorite toys as a child was a toy chimpanzee which she loved to play with. She still has the toys until now. She got the toys from her mother. Going to Africa. She really wanted to go to Africa. Until what? Come on, listen to my biography. Jane Goodall was born on 3rd April 1934 in London, England. Her father was a businessman and her mother is an author. Growing up, Jane loved animals. She dreamed of somebody going to Africa in order to see some of her favorite animals in the wild. She particularly liked chimpanzees. One of her favorite toys as a child was a toy chimpanzee, which she loved to play with. Going to Africa. Jane spent her late teens and early 20s saving money to go to Africa. She worked various jobs, including as a secretary and a waitress. When she was 23, Jane finally had enough money to visit a friend who lived on a farm in Kenya. Jane fell in love with Africa and decided to stay. She met British archaeologist Louis Leakey, who offered her a job studying chimpanzee. Jane was so excited. She moved to the Gombe Stream National Park in Tanzania and began to observe the chimpanzee. Studying chimpanzee. When Jane began studying chimpanzee in 1960, she had no formal training or education. This may have actually helped her as she had her own unique way of observing and recording the chimps' actions and behaviors. Jane spent the next 40 years of her life studying chimpanzees. She discovered many new and interesting things about the animals. Naming the animals. When Goodall first began studying chimpanzees, she gave each chimp she observed a name. The standard scientific way of studying animals at the time was to assign each animal a number, but Jane was different. She gave the chimps unique name that reflect their appearance or personalities. For example, she named the chimpanzee which first approached her David Graybird because he had a gray chin. Other names include Gigi, Mr. McGregor, Goliath, Flo, and Frodo. She always dreamed that she can go to Africa. After completing her high school in 1952, she joined Oxford University as a secretary, and alongside she worked as a filmmaker assistant. She was doing all this job to save money for a long-way trip to Africa. The famous anthropologist Dr. Louis S. B. Leakey hired her as his assistant at the age of 23. Then, he sent her to Tanzania to study about chimpanzee. She has no formal training or education. In this field, she started her studies about chimpanzee. This factor worked positively for her and she has created her own unique method of observation. After a deep study, she discovered two facts about chimpanzee. 1. They are intelligent enough to make tools and use them. 2. They are not vegetarian. She established the Jane Goodall Institute in 1977, which supports research and runs conservation programs for chimpanzees. In 1977, Goodall founded the Jane Goodall Institute for Wildlife Research. education, and conservation to support continuous research into chimpanzee society. Today, Goodall has received dozens of prestigious awards, including several honorary doctorates. In 2003, she was named as a Dame of the British Empire, an award similar to that knighthood. In 2004, she was named a United Nations Messengers of Peace. Here's a few fun facts about Jane Goodall. After she stayed in Africa for a few years, she took a break from Africa to go to Cambridge University. She rescued an injured chimpanzee and nursed it back to health when she released it back into the wild. The chimpanzee walks to her and hugs her. And say thanks and goodbye. She makes the Goodall Institute in 1977. She make it for to save monkeys, chimpanzees, monkeys, or orangutans. Here's a few movies and documentaries about Jane Goodall. She has several documentaries about taking care of animals. If you want to see more about her documentaries, you can open it on Google's. Jane Goodall, Reason for Hope. That's the title for her books. She also made a book called Jane Goodall, Reason for Hope. Here's a few reasons why we need to follow her. First, she protects monkeys and orangutan, and she has an organization called the Jane Goodall Foundation. Learn more from their website. Second, we can donate our money for primates on her website. Third, we can volunteer. Fourth, we can learn how to take better care of our primates. Last but not least, do what you can. What I mean for do what you can is, if you have money, please donate to Jane Goodall websites, for Jane Goodall organization, or in her website. Or you can support her website and her organization with our support. Organizations really need support. So, if you want to help Jane Goodall Institute, please support their institute, their organization. Okay guys, that's all from me. Hope you enjoy, and thank you for your time. Thank you for listening, and don't forget to read our websites and comment on our website. Our website's called or name www.herewewrite.com. Hope you enjoy and hope you open my websites. Bye. I love you. Stay classy, cool, and enjoy your life. Bye guys.